Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fiction Fellowship. It is supposed to storm today, so I thought I would get out and do a video before it all came. It's very windy outside, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me and not hear all the wind. So I just finished a book. It is an advanced reader's copy. It is called Hiding in Plain Sight, and the author is Marion Kummerow. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, but I'm not totally sure. But it is an historical fiction book, and it is set after World War II. So a girl named Roxy, she was in the concentration camps, and she was in there because she was a gypsy. So I know a lot of the stories I've read are about the Jewish people in the concentration camps, but this one is a little bit different. And she was in one of the concentration camps, and of course, you know, lived in the horrible conditions and everything. And there was a commandant named Gosler in there that he was just so evil, so horrible. And he actually took one of her pennants. It's like a wooden horse pennant that her dad had given her. And he took it away from her, and so she was devastated. Well, so this is a couple years after the war, and she is out and about, and she's going to the city hall to try to get like a travel visa so her and her husband can go to Berlin. And she sees the commandant. He is like, he looks different. He like has a different color hair, you know, and different features and everything. So he's definitely changed his look, but she can tell that it's him. Like the way he walks, the way he stands, his voice, and she's like, oh my gosh, this is the commandant that treated us so terribly that in the concentration camps. And she's like, why is he here? He's living a great life. He has a job at City Hall, and she's just so upset because he has not been punished for his crimes, and she wants justice served. So she is trying to figure out what she's going to do. So she goes to the military administration and she says, I want to turn somebody in for a war crime. And so she tells them the story about what he did and who he is and how he's kind of like living a double life. And they said, well, we want proof. And they say, like, we have to have other witnesses besides you say that that's who it is. It's not just your word. So she's like, well, how am I going to get evidence? You know, a lot of the people are dead. They didn't survive through the concentration camps. And of course she doesn't have like pictures and everything. So she's like, how am I going to get evidence, proof that this is him? And so she has to figure out what she's going to do. And then while she's trying to figure that out, the person that she had spoken to goes to Gosler, and he kind of tells him that, hey, somebody found you out, somebody recognized you. And then they kind of make a deal, and there's a lot of corruption between those two. And so I don't want to spoil everything, but Roxy kind of goes on like a cat and mouse chase, trying to get evidence and get justice for everybody, and you know, just so that he is punished for his crimes. So it is a really good book. It's only like between 200 and 300 pages, so it's not very long. So I got through it in probably like a couple days. But it is kind of like, it was like the edge of your seat historical fiction, you know, lots of action, and you're like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen? So it comes out in May, so it might be on Libby, I'm not really sure, but also you can order it on Amazon. So just wanted to let you know it was a great read, and we will see you next time.